Okay, well, this is an interesting announcement, and it's announcements like this that seem to be coming out of the White House all the time now. They're now making it easy for people with disabilities to get their student loan forgiven. But apparently, there are all kind of hurdles and things like that. But 300,000 people can get their student loans forgiven. Total, nada, never forget, whatever. And apparently, the process was so hard, nobody applied for it. And so now you can, and you can do it easily. And the announcement came out on Saturday, or I'm sorry, on Thursday. This is Saturday, right? He said, by law, anyone who is declared by a physician, the Social Security Administration, or the Department of Veterans Affairs to be totally and permanently disabled is eligible to have their federal student loans discharged. Okay. Now, there's also an income cap on that, and they're getting rid of that too. So it doesn't matter. You can be a millionaire, I guess, and still get it forgiven. Okay. Oh, that's right. An income waiver. That's what they're talking about. The Social Security Administration. Only half of the people identified with disabilities at Social Administration have received a discharge. Wow. So we have all these people with disabilities that are eligible, and only half has applied for it so far. And actually, it's probably tied up and stuff. Now it's easier to apply. Eligible borrowers may receive notice of their approved discharge in September, and the department expects cancellation will occur by the end of the year. People who wish to opt out of forgiveness will be given the opportunity. I don't know why people do that, but you never know. While borrowers will not be subject to federal income tax on the canceled debt, you may encounter state taxes. So if somebody forgives your loan, you still may have to pay taxes on it, at least at your state for this. But here, this is a good place. Dan Zebel, this chief counsel of National Student Legal Defense Network. This is a great organization if you need help. National Student Legal Defense Network says today's step is another indication that the department is listening to the voices of student loan borrowers. Yeah, last Secretary of Education, I think, was in cahoots with the people giving the money, not getting the money. But that's a biased opinion, so don't trust it. But if you have student loans and you're not disabled, to take advantage of that, there are other sources here. That's the same one. You should know about the ombudsman. The Department of Education has a student loan ombudsman. This is somebody who gets paid by the government to take your side of the case, okay? And you can call them up and get help. Now, when people call you up, they call me up too and want to help me with my student loans. They send me emails. I've never had a student loan. So they're just selling you money, and you don't have to do that. There's a lot of legitimate programs. You want to know about them at studentaid.gov, okay? Studentaid.gov. That's where you want to do and to find out about all the possibilities of getting a loan forgiven or changing your payment because you have low income. Now that's important. So these things are going to end soon. So you want to know your options. And actually the state governments, most states now have some program if you have student debt. And so they help out with that. There's Maryland. I just helped for a Let's Go Help member. They give you $30,000 on your mortgage if you have $30,000 of student debt. Wow. Well, that's like paying off $30,000 of your student debt. And that's at the state level. So check with your state. How do you find out about that? Well, you call your governor's office. That's the state. Go to the head or your state elected officials. They'll be able to get the real answer for you. And to find out for them, you go to commoncause.org as an organization, commoncause.org, and say, find my representative. And you get a whole list, your federal, state, whatever. So start with the state people. They're there. They'll know about it faster. You can also try the federal. Just keep trying until you get help. Now, if one doesn't call you back or whatever, call another. One says, it can't be done. Call another. Nobody knows everything. Even though they know more than you, they still don't know everything. And there's possibilities. And you're not going to find those possibilities unless you keep calling. So call now. Call often. Call.